Good morning, family, and welcome to what I'm calling the routine. This is Dr. B, and for the next 365 days, we're going to do this together. And we're not going to do it perfectly, but we are going to do it consistently. You know, we all talk about wanting a routine. We talk about discipline, consistency, faith, growth, but most of us don't actually have a routine that we can return to every single day. This isn't going to be me teaching you from the outside. This is me committing to becoming with you. So if you hang with me for 30 days, you'll build a powerful habit. If you hang with me for 90 days, it will change your life. But if you hang with me for all 365 days, your life will never be the same. And that, my friend, is a complete promise. As people who want to live their best lives, we need to be intentional. No, we have to be intentional. And for the next 365 days, if you join me, this is how we will start our day. We will wake up on purpose. We will protect our focus. We will not be distracted by opening our phones, devices, TV, computers, etc. until we are done here. We will hydrate immediately. We will create stillness through our breathing. We will work on our connection and our identity through a short devotional. We will focus on our gratitude. We will set our intention for the day. We will plan to make a connection with somebody this day. We will make and keep at least one promise to ourselves. And at some point today, we will move our body, not together, but you can do exercise, you can get it done. So now listen, if you're just finding us today, whether it's day 1 or day 200, you're right on time. These days don't build on each other, but each one stands on its own, and it's about consistency. And I understand because of the time zone, we're doing it at 6:30 Mountain Time, but whatever, you might have kids, you might have work and a real life. You may not always be able to join us live, and that's okay. If you need to, you can always watch the recording from the day before and do this routine earlier in your day if that's what it takes. It's live is obviously more powerful, but the recording still works. And that's what matters, is that you spend this time intentionally. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to show up. Welcome to the routine. Let's become together. And if you need more information, just go ahead and go to routine.live. Now let's go. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What an amazing, awesome, just incredible day it is today. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Welcome. Amen. I'm so excited about today and what today holds and the things that we will be able to accomplish. Based on starting our day off right. The first thing in starting our day off right is actually breathing. So let's take a big deep breath. Make sure that it fills up your whole belly. This might be the first big breath your body has felt since you woke up. We wake up on purpose today. Wake up on purpose, and we protect our focus. We're not being distracted by devices and screens and news and the noise of the world. If you haven't got your water yet, go ahead and make sure you get it, because we're going to hydrate right after we're done breathing. Yesterday I forgot to put the ice in my tea, and I burned my tongue, but it's getting better. Whatever you woke up with this morning, let's breathe and create some stillness. What connections are you making today? Who are you going to talk to? I got several people you need to talk to today. What was keeping me up last night? What am I going to say? How am I going to say it? I'm going to make sure that I'm present. Wait to dig into our short devotional today. Spirituality and emotional. So thankful that I got to wake up this morning. Thought about the conversations last night while I was sleeping, but what if I didn't wake up? Now I get to have those conversations. A couple uncomfortable ones today. The affirmations will kick in. What's your exercise going to be today? I'm telling you, we're on day 69 and the yoga at night is helping big time. Walking during the day is helping. It was 70 degrees yesterday. How can I not walk? Yeah. What promises are you going to make to yourself today? Let's do 3 more. Two more. One big one. All right, grab your water. Drink our water. Of course, you don't have to drink it as fast as I am, but I got to drink it fast so that I can talk. All right, let's move into our devotional. I was excited about doing it today. We're on day 69, the iceberg beneath the surface. The iceberg beneath the surface. The purpose of a person's heart are deep waters. The purposes of a person's heart are deep waters. Proverbs 25. God, take me below the surface. When you think about an iceberg, when you think about seeing the things on top, they say it's 2 or 3 times as big underneath. That's what keeps it stable. It looks like a mountain of snow on top. And Cesaro teaches that our visible behaviors are just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath them life's fears, wounds, unmet needs, and unprocessed grief are what's below the surface. This doesn't what comes through or what makes up who we are. And the habits and the things that we put together and grow are all the things that sometimes we're hiding. A sharp response in a meeting may not be about the meeting. It may be about the exhaustion, insecurity, and past hurt. One of the things that I say often, and I don't know if I've said it in the last 69 days too many times, but hurting people hurt. And from the surface, you wonder, why is this person hurting me? Why is that person hurting others? Why is that person lashing out? And then we look below the surface and into the body, into the things that are going on in their mind, and realize that those unhidden things, and if we can uncover or we can dive deep down and find out what's going on, maybe we can address what's hurting. But our first reaction is usually what we see on the surface. Our first reaction is what usually happens and how we take on that offense, but it could have had absolutely nothing to do with us. How many times have we offended others based on something that happened at home before we ever decided to move into the workplace or to around people or in the presence? because of the things that are going on deep. I remember reacting so strongly to something that honestly didn't deserve that level of intensity. Later, sitting quietly, I realized I wasn't about the situation. It tapped into something older, something that was what sometimes we call a trigger, a place where I had felt overlooked before. The moment taught me some powerful, something absolutely powerful. Present reactions are often connected to past experiences. I'll read that one more time because I think that that's such a great statement for us when we're showing up places, when we're talking to somebody, we're not getting the responses that we think we deserve, or we're not getting responses that we would like them to answer. And so it says present reactions are often connected to past experiences. When I started teaching reactions instead, when I started tracing those reactions instead of defending them, I grew self-aware. It didn't weaken me, it matured me. And as we grow and as we move forward, and as I've talked about it, you're moving to a new book. Oh, I didn't put this up. I am so sorry. I'm going to make sure I add this to the chat. And then I'll make it a little bit bigger so that you can read it as well. And that paragraph that I said right here is present reactions connect to past experiences. Because when you think you start tracing the reactions instead of defending them, you kind of grow in maturity. Maturity says that, oh man, I get it. I get that you're hurting. Let's see what we can do to get past it. I'm not going to deal with how you reacted to me or how you lashed out with me, because that doesn't matter. I love you, and I love you so much that it doesn't matter that little thing that comes up, and especially when you find somebody who is not in the same maturity level that you are and not able to handle some of the emotions or the triggers or the things that have jumped into their life. Because your reaction is often a clue. Flip that over. Their reaction is often a clue. What might be beneath your most recent overreaction? Maybe we have to search with myself. Why did I say that? Why did that person on the road that cut me off make me so angry? Why did I want to react and chase him around and and flip him off, or whatever it is that you do when somebody cuts you off? Did they offend you that bad? Yeah, I guess you might have almost got into an accident, but God saved you from that, and you didn't. And what's going on in their life, or why did they? Have you ever seen somebody just zoom by you like, man, what's going on? What is it that they have to get to? Nowadays, I always say his wife must be pregnant and he has to get to it. Somebody is hurting and they need to get to him. Not the fact they just might be late or just jerks. I always think of the reason that somebody might have to get there. Maybe that they're just hurting. So instead of defending a reaction this week, let's start to explore it. Lord, reveal what's beneath the surface. Show me what the tip of the iceberg is great, but what's underneath that we can unpack, that can make a difference in our lives and the others. And when we sit still with our clarity, maybe that's something that you go over. Sometime today when you have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you're just sitting in the rocking chair, or you're looking at the beauty that nature holds, or you're doing your walk, think about a reaction that you had in the last week that could have been changed and what's beneath it, and then uncover that, and then we can change it. So the blessing today is, may awareness replace impulsiveness. May awareness replace impulsiveness. Let's look at what's beneath the iceberg. All right, let's jump back into our breathing again. And so we're going to go in through the nose, out through the mouth, and the nose, out through the mouth. Do 10 of these today. Number 3. 4, 7, 8, 9, 1 big lap. All right, let's grab our second water. So good and so necessary. All right. Let's do our gratitude journal. Gratitude journal. Thank you, God. I woke up today. Thank you for my breath filling my lungs, blood flowing through my veins, strength in my muscles, and clarity in my mind. Thank you for the coordination of my body, the rhythm of my heart, and the quiet work happening inside me that keeps me alive and functioning. Thank you for helping me understand that the choices I make today affect the strengths I will carry tomorrow. Thank you for guiding me to nourish my body wisely, to move consistently, and to protect the energy you have given me. I am thankful for the health and the vitality you've placed within me. How can I make one choice today? Thank you that I can make one choice today that strengthens my body and my mind for the future. I am deeply thankful for my family, my wife, my children, my parents, my in-laws, my grandchildren, and for the love, responsibility, that the shared growth that connects us. Thank you for the moments we share together and for the opportunity to support and encourage one another. Thank you for helping me see that the way I show up every day shapes the environment in my home. Thank you for guiding me to bring patience, encouragement, strength to my relationships. I'm actually going to put this on screen so you can see them if you would like. Thank you for helping me see the way I show up every day and how it shapes my environment. I'm thankful for the people in my life and thankful that I can encourage or strengthen someone close today. I thank you for provision. Thank you for the provision in my life, the roof over my head, the food on my table, the clothes I wear, the safety and stability that allow me to move forward. Thank you for helping me recognize that provision is not something to overlook. Every resource you have placed in my life, and that I get to understand that it is a tool to build something meaningful. I am thankful for what you have provided, and I'm thankful that I can use what I already have more wisely today. Thank you for my finances. I am grateful for financial opportunity and the ability to earn, learn, grow, and contribute. Thank you for the experiences that you have taught me, wisdom, and for the opportunities that allow me to build something that's lasting. I thank you for helping me think beyond just immediate comfort and towards long-term stewardship and responsibility. I'm thankful for the financial opportunities in my life, and thank you that I can understand how I can make one disciplined financial decision today that strengthens the future. I'm thankful for the purpose and the impact. I'm thankful that my life carries purpose and direction. Thank you for the calling and that you have placed in my life and the ability to use the gifts to serve the influence others. I'm thankful for the folks that we talked to last night that get to be part of our conference coming up in a week, and that they are diligent about their craft and what they're going to say and the impact that they're going to make on the others that show up for it. And thank you for helping me see that purpose grows through daily commitment and steady action. I'm thankful for the purpose you've placed within me And I thank you that you can tell me how I can take one step today that moves my calling forward. I thank you for the meaningful relationships that will be part of today. I thank you for allowing me to be able to sit with that and to see the people as who they are. I thank you for helping me uncover those icebergs that we just talked about in our devotional. What's beneath the surface? Whether it's an intentional thing or it's an unintentional thing, and why somebody would be where they're at. Help me, and thankful for allowing me to see that in them so I can help them move through it. I thank you for this day and the opportunities to raise my standards again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're going to move in today and every day because we want to walk in the favor of our God. So, dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. So today, tomorrow, and for the rest of my life, please say these with me. I will walk in the favor of God in my health. I will walk in the favor of God in my finances. I will walk in the favor of God in my businesses. I will walk in the favor of God in my marriage. I will walk in the favor of God in my key relationships. I will walk in the favor of God in my ministry. I will walk in the favor of God with my children. I will walk in the favor of God with my grandchildren. I will walk in the favor of God in my debt elimination. I will walk in the favor of God in my credit with my credit and creditors. I will walk in the favor of God with my loans and any applications that I do. I will walk in the favor of God in my service to others. I will walk in the favor of God with my leaders. I will walk in the favor of God with my investors. I will walk in the favor of God with my mentors and my coaches. I will walk in the favor of God with my new projects. I will walk in the favor of God with my team. I will walk in the favor of God with those who work for me and with me this day, whether they're paid or they're volunteer. Today and every day, I will walk in the favor of God, talk in the favor of God, and operate in the favor of God. The favor of God on my life changes for me rules, regulations, and policies. It surrounds me and covers those who are close to me. It is in every area of my life for the rest of my life. This day, I expect favor. I live favor. I anticipate favor. And then the time for favor is right now, today, where we sit, right now. Oh Lord, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. Keep it. All right, let's jump into our affirmations now. And our affirmations, here we go. I become the person my future requires. I become the person my future requires. I become the person my future requires. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. Like I said, I had one of those uncomfortable conversations today, and I am going to show up. I am consistent, not perfect. I am consistent and not perfect. I am consistent, not perfect. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. Hopefully you guys are reading as you're thinking of times in your day or the last 69 days that we've been doing this, of times that these affirmations showed up in your life and you reacted differently because you remembered the affirmation. I'm grounded, grateful, and growing. I'm grounded, grateful, and growing. I'm grounded, grateful, and I continue to grow. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value to what I have to give. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. The things that I practice today are what's going to become my legacy tomorrow. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I finish what I start. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. The last 69 days, I've been waking up on purpose and I'm living with intention. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. So many distractions out there, and I protect my focus and I guard my mind against as many of those distractions as possible. And I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. Showing up every morning is a discipline, and you should respect yourself for being able to do it. And give yourself a hug because you did it. I honor my body, my time, and my calling. I honor my body, my time, and my calling. I honor my body, my time, and my calling. I speak life into myself and to others. I speak life into myself and to others. I walk in the favor of God as speaking life into myself and into others. I make space for stillness and clarity. Today I talked about in your space of clarity, make sure you look under the iceberg. I make space for stillness and clarity. I keep promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep promises, especially the ones that I make to myself every day. If you have your promise book and you're writing in it every day. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I make meaningful connections every day. Some new, some old, some just are connections, but I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. Good or bad, I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. And I hope it's good because you're working on it being good. I take responsibility for who I am becoming. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. I am right where I'm supposed to be, right here, right now, today, maturing in order to become who God made me to be. I am right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. Whatever those circumstances are, you're right where you should be. Because God has already placed you and is providing you with everything you need for what He has called you to do. And I'm going to say that to me now. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. There is more than enough. I am enough and to fulfill my purpose. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drift. And everything works out for me because that is the person that I have become. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drift. And everything works out for me because that is the person I've become. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drift. And everything works out for me because that is the person I have become. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. And I get to count it all joy, knowing God is using every season, every moment, every time, right here, right now, today, to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. I count it all joy, knowing God is using every season to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. And I count it all joy, knowing God is using every season to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. All right, let's jump into our word of the day today. Excellence. Excellence, meaning excellence is doing ordinary things in an extraordinary way. Excellence should be a keystone of your life. Excellence should be a part of your life. It's hard to believe that this is a word that I'm saying today that you don't already know what it is, and you are striving for excellence in your life. It's doing ordinary things, the things you do every day, in an extraordinary way. We're doing excellence with our waking up. We're doing excellence with how we read our affirmations. Excellence rarely announces itself. That excellence is less about talent and more about care. When you decide to bring your best consistently, doors open quietly over time. When people see your excellence, when people see that you're paying attention, when people are saying that you're taking ordinary things and you're doing them in an extraordinary way. So today, when you sit down with whoever you're sitting down with, when you call up on the phone, make sure that you are doing everything in an excellent way and that you are serving them in a way that denotes royalty or denotes the excellence that you see in your life. So today, when you choose your one connection, excellence would be fully present. Excellence would be putting your phone down. Excellence would be your eyes up and paying attention to every word that they say. Excellence would be take the extra time. Yesterday, as I was doing a meeting for the speakers who are speaking at my event next Saturday, that they were just, it was fun because sometimes I hurry through and I'm trying to get it done because I want to respect their time. I know it's in the evening time. I know it's an hour that they're taking out of their day. I want to honor their time, and I get going and I get talking fast. And yesterday I just sat back and said, you know what? I need to slow down. I need to make sure that they hear what I'm saying, that I do it in an excellent way, and then I'm available. So when I said, are there any questions? I wasn't in a hurry to hang up. I wasn't in a hurry to get off the computer. I was in a hurry to be patient and wait for them to be able to ask their questions, come up with their questions, and stay on as long as they wanted to. So today, choose one conversation to be fully present. Today, improve one small detail in your work. Make it excellent. That would be the promise I'm suggesting. Of course, you can make any promise you want. I just want you to write it down in your promise book. I hope you have a promise book now that I want you to have for the whole year. So at the end of the year, make it big enough, go buy one, whatever you have to do, a promise book where you can go back and look at the promise is that you kept to yourself on a daily basis. Because my friend, that is going to change your life. By keeping the promises you said to yourself, you say them out loud, and then you do them before you go to bed, and then you check off the next morning that you did it. Make sure you have a promise book. Today's word was excellent. All right, let's say our prayer together today. I hope you're ready to say our prayer together today because we are not going to settle. Again, this comes from Isaiah, and we do not want to hold back. Heavenly Father, we make our minds today. We will experience your best for our lives. We will not settle for small living or small expectations. We will not settle for things getting worse in our lives. Things are getting better for us. Everything in our lives is getting better and better. We will not settle for our past holding us back from our future. Our past holding us back from our future. You have destined us for greatness, so we will not settle for a mediocre life. Again, I probably need to slow down to say this prayer with us, with us, and making it happen. We choose to receive your blessing. We let go of small expectations. We choose to receive what you have already done for us. We expect goodness and mercy to follow us all the days of our lives. We choose today to think big and to renew our minds to heaven's way of thinking. We will speak to our mountains and they will move. Our family and our descendants will be blessed. We will possess the land. We will use big language because you are big language. We will ask big. We will seek big. We will dream big. We will never stop envisioning a better life and dreaming about a better life. Our families being better, our health being better, our purpose being better, our emotions being better, our minds being better, and our finances being better. We refuse to settle for a life that is getting worse. We embrace a life that is getting brighter and brighter, better and better, stronger and stronger, from glory to glory until the day of your return. We give up small thinking. We expect good things to happen to us every day of our lives. We agree with your way of thinking, God, and looking at things. We decide to think bigger every day, and we will continue to ask for what you said we could ask for those desires of our hearts. We accept the visions and the dreams that the Holy Spirit placed within us. We will not be limited by any ceiling, any roof, any wall, any barrier, or any limitation others place on us, like our age, our race, color, education, gender, or anything else others say that we are. Nothing will limit us because you are an unlimited God. You live inside of us. We stand on knowing that you are able to do immeasurably, abundantly, above all that we can ask or imagine, according to the power that works within us. Today, we let go of a small God and small expectations. We begin to dream bigger dreams, our wildest dreams, believing that you will do exceedingly beyond all of them. We say this in your name. Amen, amen, and amen. All right, so as you listen to our song today and you go throughout your day, I just want you to remember that you are God's greatest gift. He loves you if you allow him to. Let him wrap his arms around you. Don't forget you are an answer to somebody else's prayer. You are an answer to somebody else's prayer today, and maybe every day. But don't force it. Just be attentive and let God use you however he will use you in whatever moment. Because you, my friend, are born for greatness. You are born for greatness. I'm born for greatness, and God is going to use us in a mighty, mighty way. Enjoy our song today, and then I'll come back with a blessing. It's an amazing day if you're not staying for the song.
Yeah. Dr.B in the building. We becoming the person now. Let's go. Woke up with a purpose, sunlight on my face. The God who made the universe still knows me by my name. Every step is kingdom, every breath is grace. I do not rush the process, I just run in my own lane. 2 ears, 1 mouth, so I listen first. Hurting people hurt people, so I speak the healing words. I am a coach, a friend, a brother, a guide, helping people break the limits that were living inside. You have to be the one before you do the thing. Identity before assignment, that is how freedom sings. Every story is sacred, every life unique, and they do not care what you know until they know you are listening. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the podcast to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From mile-high flights to Chicago nights, from track lines chalk to the chaplain's light. 250 men with stories that ignite, now living boldly with purpose taking off in sight. Relationship first, that is the way I lead. Connection is the soil where the soul gets freed. I am a husband, father, and granddad too. 30 people at Thanksgiving, that's what love can do. I say you are God's greatest gift because it is true. Every room gets brighter when you walk through. I am living this mission until the final breath, helping others rise so their best becomes their next level. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the pastures to the people, I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom stays. From Denver to the nations, let the good news spread. Faith over fear, that is the voice in my head. If you knew the stories and the places I have been, you would know every setback was a setup to win. I show up with bass and I show up with fire. I show up with truth for the ones who inspire. Legacy in motion, generations rise. God's fingerprints are all over my life. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Walking in the promise He keeps over me. Every step is purpose, every breath is praise, and the world gets brighter when we live this way. We are becoming the person, becoming the person. Every day.
All right. Have an amazing day. May the Lord bless and keep you. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. May you walk in his favor today. Y'all have an amazing day. I will talk with you tomorrow.